Hello, 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 everyone, and I hope you have a great day today. I am working on my Day of the Dead journal, and I thought, I promised you I'd bring you along, so I'm like, let's turn the camera on. So, I was looking at this page and absolutely love this so much that I wanted it to be the cover. I don't know whose papers these are. I don't even think you can get any more of these papers, but I pulled out a file folder yesterday and I had, this is not dried yet. This is collage page. So if you see the white, that's what that is. I had ordered, I think I showed you in the last video napkins that I had gotten, and this napkin I thought was so cool, way too big for a journal page. And then I had this strip of paper here that I wanted to be sure to use. So I got out the file folder and I created a cover, and this is it. And then got to playing, and this is a envelope and a journal card. I used one of the stickers there, and just absolutely love this napkin. So put that there. But this page can be journaled on, that can be journaled on. So I just, yeah, I've got to use these napkins. I can't help it. But anyway, so that is going there, and this is going to go inside of a cover now because I don't want anything to happen to this. I don't know what it is with me and the Day of the Dead, but I just am in love with this. So I have put, this is going to be a writing journal, so there's not going to be, each page is not going to be filled up with pockets and tags and ephemera. I do have a pocket here. I found yesterday some of this. It's like parchment paper. This was given to me. It's from the 1960s, and it was office paper. I think she said it was some type of ledger paper, but it's just the coolest thing, and you can see through it. So I want to make sure that there's enough pages in here to be journaled on. And then this was a napkin. I couldn't help myself. I told the person that wants this book that I was going to be doing a video. So if they see something they don't like, and I don't want to use her name, she may not want me to do that. I mean, I don't know how you couldn't like this, but you know, I like it, but somebody else may not. Then I got to this page here, and I know that it is going to be a writing journal, and so I want to make sure there's enough papers in here, and I'm kind of staying away from the coffee, the tea dyed. I know that you can neutralize it, but I'm trying to put more of the clean white pages in here so that you don't have to worry too much about the acid. So what I did is I gathered up some computer pages and this beautiful page here, which is not a part of this paper line. This is something completely different. But I thought I would put this on here, put this over it like this, and then attach it to here. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to get the glue out and just run some, I'm sorry, if you can hear my phone. I've got a friend of mine texting me. Actually, she's a friend that gave me these pages, these papers. So I stapled them together, and I don't want the staples to show. And so I'm just going to glue this down, making sure we're far enough over that you can't be seen on this side. And yet you can, so let's just move this a little bit like that. And then we are going to glue this down just like this. So let's do that. Pockets are okay. Tags are okay. I think I'd stay more towards large tags that can actually be journaled on and away from small tags. And I think I'll do some paper clips. I think I did one paper clip. Let me see if I've got it here while I'm just kind of holding this. Paper clips are good because I can add pages. Yes, I did this. Isn't that so pretty? So, yeah, that can hold pages. So I am going to now glue this side. And this page, this top page, you can journal on this top page. You can adhere photos or articles, anything like that. And I also think I'm going to add glycine bags because in the bags, I mean, you can put photographs, especially that since I've got some of the acid paper in here, if I have glycine bags attached or just to flip up, then you can protect anything that maybe you would want to put on that page. You could protect it by putting it inside the bag. So I'm being very conscious of that. Then what I wanted to do is just adhere this to this because I like the way that this color complements this. And so when you flip it over, it's not like space that can't be used. You have all of this, you've got all these pages, plus you've got all of this. So I like that. So that is what we're gonna do here. And I don't want to hide this hinge because I think it really complements what's going on with the napkin. So I am gonna put this down. Just like that. And see how pretty that looks? It just looks really, really nice. And then I think I'm gonna come back and on this edge, I'm gonna ink it a little bit. This edge right here. Sometimes when you fold your paper, you get a little bit of cracking. And you can see right here I need just a little bit of glue right down here. So I spent the morning, well, it would help if I had glue that came out, packing orders. And the index cards will go in the mail today. And so be looking for those. They're coming in a plain white envelope. Okay, so I still have, I think I'm going to put a large journal card over here so there's more journal space. So we've got, that's just so cute. And then we have this piece here, and that is great because that's a lot of journal space. This, and then we come to this, and I am going to give this another napkin. So let me get this out of the way, and I don't want to lose my spot. So I thought I would adhere him to the bottom here. And then he's got a counterpart, which is just so cute. He's got this guy. I'm telling you guys, it's a celebration of life. That's what this is, and it's wonderful. So my glue stick, and then I like to put some gesso on this as well, just because I really like the look of the gesso. So I am going to be getting messy with the gesso, and then this page will have to dry before I can put it back in. But I just thought you might want to go along for the ride. So let's see. I've already got stuff stuck to me. Let's see where we're going to put him. Can move him over just the tiniest bit like that. So let's start adhering this. And I'm having great luck with the napkin. Well, yeah, I was having great luck with the napkin and the glue stick until I went to talk about it. And then, as you can see, not so much. But that's the process, so we're not going to worry about it. So let's get this down. Then what I have found, I used to do this with Collage Page, and I found I was getting a lot of wrinkles. And so now, and I hope I'm on camera, now what I like to do is just do this in stages. And if your napkin, when you pull it back, if it rips, it's okay, because when you put it down again, chances are you're not going to see that. But I just take it nice and slow and just kind of smooth it into the glue stick. And then pull it back and then just repeat until it's all down. And I've had really good luck doing this. These napkins, they're just so cute. See, like I'm starting to rip right there, but we're going to be okay. You won't even be able to tell that. I want to make sure I get the whole thing down so that there are no air bubbles, because I'm not putting anything on top of this napkin other than maybe a little bit of gesso, but I'm not coming back with any Collage Page. It will be the raw napkin. Right up to the edge. And then make sure, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit quiet, it's only because I'm concentrating. And then I can feel that I've got glue. So that's pretty smooth. And you can kind of see where I've got glue, but the gesso is going to take care of that, and that the glue will dry. But this is down, and that's what we wanted. And so now on the back end, which is the other side, we're going to put this cute guy. So we are going to repeat the process. And get him down. And I'm sorry if things are in the way. I just have to get this started. we're going to do the same thing here. So if you typically don't use a glue stick when you put your napkins down, you might want to just do a little trial and see if you don't like it. I still like the Collage Page. You know, it isn't that I will never use the Collage Page. It's just that I think if you want a napkin and you don't have anything on top of your napkin to seal it, then this is a good way to do it. And sometimes the Collage Page, I'm not certain you could write over it. And I don't know why you'd want to write over your napkin, but depending upon what the design is, you might want to. You could probably put a felt marker and have no issue writing over. I've never tried it, so I don't know. But I'm guessing if you wanted to, you're not going to be able to if there's Collage Page or Mod Podge or something like that on top of your napkin. It won't work. Because, I mean, the whole idea of that is to seal it in. So we'll get this down, and then we're going to pull out the, I've got heavy white gesso. I suppose I could put clear gesso over these napkins because you can write over gesso. It's the whole idea. So if I put clear gesso over these napkins, you could write right over them. But, I mean, that I know. I don't know how well you could write over these napkins right now. But, because like I mentioned, I've never done it, but I know clear gesso you could. I don't want to ruin them. They're so cute. And they're just, I mean, they belong at the party. So there's that. So I'm going to put my glue away and get out my gesso. And we're just going to start. This is what I'm using, Art Basics, heavy gesso in white. And I'm just going to soften the edges just a little bit with my finger. Sometimes it takes it a little bit longer to dry if I'm over a part that's got glue. So I'm going to have to set this aside for just a little bit while it does dry. So it will soften the edges a bit and take away some of the color of the paper, which doesn't bother me at all. So when I use this, I like to spread it around. I don't want it just on the napkin. And like I said, don't panic because you can write right over the gesso. I don't want the edges to be so stark. And I don't want to go into the design. We just want to kind of mute it a little bit. That's probably the word I'm looking for. Let's just mute the black. It's too black for me. But I don't want to cover him up either. That's not the idea. So he's just softened. It's just not as stark as the other page, and I like that. If you couldn't write over gesso, I wouldn't be using it. Because I definitely want you. I mean, this page would be rendered helpless then if you couldn't write over it. So now we're going to do this page here. And then I'm going to set it off to dry and look and see what comes next. So it's a beautiful day today. I'm going to go see my mom. I haven't seen my mom since my brother was here last Monday. So it's been just a little over a week. She won't know that, so that's good. But I'll go hang out with her for a little bit today. See what she's been up to. And I have an order, a custom order. So I'm going to take a bunch of papers and my cutter and trim while I'm there. Okay, just a little bit in here, maybe a little bit there. And I think that looks pretty good. So let me get my book back and see what comes next. So we've got these really pretty pages. I have to be really careful with them because I don't want them to, it slips in here. So we have a doily just because it's festive. I'm going to put this aside so it can dry. We have a doily because yeah, it's a celebration, and there's pages in here that she does not want lace, and I get that. Or not a lot of lace, I should say. And I'm sitting here looking at the cover thinking there is a little bit of lace. She's got lace on her dress. She's got lace on her veil. But for the most part, this is not like a shabby lace-looking book. We've got this page. So do I want to cover this up? Do I want to put something on there? I don't know. But I do have a pocket here. And so I think I probably will do another journaling card, maybe one that flips open, and this might be a good place for a glycine bag. And then we have another tea dye. Look at this. Oh, jeez. It's just pretty. So I'm thinking maybe, let's see, our napkin will go here, and then we've got these pages, and I could put a napkin there, or one here, or on the inside. Let's see what we've got in napkins. We used one that was very festive, so I don't want that right there. Then I've got this, and we used one with a black background, so I don't want that. Here is another fantastic napkin with a black background. I don't want that, but I've got this. And do I have a full skull? Yes, I do. So I'm thinking, just don't know if I want to pass that up and go to this. We've got two heavy designs back to back, so I think I will use this one, and we will do another napkin. And then I want to remember where it goes, so I'll put it like that. And we are going in here with, find a couple good skulls. And these are usually 3-ply, so we'll see. This one looks like it might be. This is a 2-ply. So we will carefully pull this off. I don't want to tear my napkin. We will keep that. And let's go after a couple skulls. I can see we've got some with green and some with purple. So I think let's get this guy. And I know if I wet this, it will tear nicely, but I tried that once and didn't really care for it. Sticking to my fingers. I think we'll put this down and then I'll let you go because it's going to be pretty repetitive. And I think we'll put him right in the middle of the page. Just like that. And then you can journal all around this. And also you can journal this way. You don't have to journal up and down, left or right. You can journal however you want. So let's just get this down. Our weather's gotten cooler, which is so nice. We can open the windows at night. Still, last night got a little bit warm. We had to put the AC on. But it's beautiful outside right now. I would imagine most of the U.S. is having fairly good weather right now. So let's see. I want to make sure that we are completely down. So I am probably just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. I haven't come up with a idea yet for a index card, and I've got to get my brain going on that. The pressure's on. Okay, I need to remember this one had purple around it, so I want the next one to have the green. If anybody's ever seen this paper before that I'm using, can you let me know? Because I'm going to try to see if I can find it. because I really would like to create another journal using it and keep it. Oh, he is cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I am going to go ahead and put one on the other side and do what I just did on the last page. And so I'm going to let you go here, and then I will see you in the next video. So have a really, really great day. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye, guys.